KO4 FSZ here, guys. Hey, some of you guys may have seen the video I was recently tagged in by Whiskey 6 Oscar Bravo Bravo. He asked for if I could make a 4310 end-fed that weighed less than 6 ounces, and I pulled it off. All said and done, it weighed 5.5, which is awesome. I made that end-fed with, hang on, I'm trying to dig one out here. This winder here that I use, and a FT140-43 mixture toroid with BNC connector and 65 feet of wire. On his, I used 26 gauge wire just to lighten the load for him. He asked for lighter weight, and with the regular wire, it weighed close. My 20 gauge wire, it weighed close to 8 ounces. So I shaved off 2.5 ounces with the wire for him. It's still going to perform great. When I sent him the VNA results, he was ecstatic. It came out great. So I'm out here playing, building some transformers and stuff for a couple people, and I decided before I went in the house to eat dinner tonight that, you know, it's been a minute since I've checked my little low power end-fed that I use out here in my building. I don't use it very often. It's just hanging outside, and when I decide to throw a radio in here, I'll make a couple contacts while working or whatever, you know. So it's more or less just hanging, being unused. But anyway, the results are nearly the same as Mike's were. Nearly the same. Even though I got a little thicker gauge wire, still, I didn't know. I've never checked one of these with a smaller toroid to see if it would work on 6 meters, and well, I'll be dang. At 50.118, the SWR is 2.5. Oh, what'd I do? Oh God, pushing buttons here, guys, that I shouldn't be pushing. Let me see what it was on the FT8 frequency. Let's see here. 50.313. Oh, can't do it at exactly 313. So 50.297, it is 2.563, and at 50.342 it's 2.576. So it's nearly unchanged, and that's awesome. Here, check this out. Here are the results from my little low power end-fed that I use. Again, I don't use a tuner out here in my building. I don't like using tuners. It's a little bit higher than I like on 10, but that could be the way I have it hung up. It could be, I don't know, but still very usable. But look at that, 50.297 is 2.563. But look at the rest of the bands. 7 is below 1 to 5, 14 below 1 to 3, even 17. 17 is 1.5 on 17 meters. 40 is 1.5, 15 is 1.6, 12, 1.962, 10, 2.063, and on 6 meters, 2.563. Now, I'm sure I could tweak this antenna a little bit, shorten it just a hair. It looks like if I shorten it just a little bit, 40 might come into line a little bit. If you see where that red mark is right there, this dip right here is a little bit before it. So if I was to shorten it, say about 6 or 8 inches maybe, it would bring that dip over here, and that red mark would come down. It'd be closer to 1.4 instead of the 1.5 that it is. I'm not concerned about that. It's not hurting anything, and the antenna actually performs really well. So I'm not going to mess with the length. I don't have any problems with it. It works great for me. Hang on a second, guys. I'll let you see what this thing looks like on let's do it. I got something underneath my mouse. Let's do a sweep on 40 meter. Let's do the whole band from 6.8 to 7,400. No, we don't need that much, but you know, why not? Let's see, what's this dip look like? Let's sweep it. Now, see, it's gonna, I went and changed all my numbers, but not bad, not a bad transition. The entire 40 meter band is under 1.9. The entire 40 meter band. Now, let's go to 20. What she look like on 20? Look at that. The entire 20 meter band is below 1.5. Actually, the highest is 1.461, and that's actually at 13.6 megahertz. So that doesn't count. So yes, awesome. All right, let's see here. Where do we want to go next? Oh, hang on, wrong button. We did 20. Let's try 17. Set band sweep. Sweep. Look at that. Flat across 17. All below 1.6. Alright. 15. Drops off drastically around 21.3. It starts going down. Well, it starts going down at let's see, what's number 4 at? So at 21.091 is 1.7, and it drops from there. The phone portion around 21.3 is around 1 to 5. Awesome. Alright. See what else we got here, guys. What does she look like on 12? Remember, we're doing the entire band, so some of this, only this gray area right here is what matters. Look at that. This antenna isn't even designed for 12. And look at that. Look at that. It's all below. The highest is 1.96. 1.96, and that's at 24,933. Can't complain about that. Can't complain about that. Alright. Let's try 10. 10's gonna go from 26 to 31. I ain't worried about that. 27.8. Let's go 28 to 2970. Set band sweep. Sweep. This is probably going to be one of the ones where my computer decides to crash this program. This program hates me. I spend so much time arguing with this software. It's ridiculous. Look at that. It's all below 2.1. The highest SWR is at 28016, and that's 2.095. So it looks good, can't complain about that. Just for giggles, let's do 6 meter, 50 to 52 megahertz. Now this is going to be the highest SWR on this radio, or on this antenna, that I am actually going to show you. But that right there shows you in real time that from 50 to, where are we at? You know, it never gets above 2.8 SWR through the entire 6 meter band. Now, me and a few guys were joking around the other night, and we were curious to see what one of these would do on 2 meter. So I haven't tested one of mine on 2 meter yet, and you're about to see what one of these things will look like on 2 meter. Look at that. A 65-foot end-fed at 144.6 is roughly 1.7. 146.52 is probably close to a 1.9 SWR. Look at it. These end-feds even will work on 2 meter. That's crazy. I'm not advertising these things that they'll work on 2 meter, but the fact that it'll do that, let's see what it'll work on 440. Let's see what she'll do on 440, guys. Sweep it. I don't believe that. Look at that. "70 centimeters is all under 1.6. Awesome. I'm not gonna keep going through all this. Y'all see this. That's insane. Anyway, y'all see how good these antennas work and what the SWR looks like on them. I'll let you judge for yourself. You know where the website is, ko4fz.com. I got a special going on this weekend, 20% off your order. Go ahead and check it out, guys. 73 from ko4fz.